Well, good morning. It's, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that, where I'm at. I've been off work here for about half an hour. Thought I would give you a little bit of update on my progress with this mini lathe extension. It's coming along. It's been fighting some things. Some of it wasn't bad, some of it was horrible. And I figured out the other night when I had to tear that apart twice after I got it back together at midnight that I need to quit working on these things and I'm tired. What happened was I put new spindle bearings in it, painted all this happy stuff. Got the spindle bearings in it, everything was all beautiful and nice, and then I went to put this piece on. And there's a bolt here, and there's a bolt here. I went to put that on there, and there weren't no bolt holes. And I'm going, what the hell? So I turned around, and I come back to where the front of the spindle was, and what do you know, there's a couple of holes there. So I had to tear the whole damn thing apart again. And while I was at it, I replaced these little bearings on this shaft in here. I fought those bearings 3 times as hard as I did the spindle bearings. They're just little bastards. I don't know what the deal was. So anyway, after I got this thing tore down again, put back together, fought all them little bearings again, I went to put this thing on again, and I reached down here on the bench and grabbed it, and when I grabbed it, something poked out underneath of that, one of them rags, kind of like that. And I went, what the hell is that? And it was a big black spacer that I had forgot to put in there, so I had to take it apart again, and I got it back together to the point where I was going to put this on there, and I said, that's it, I'm done. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm exhausted. I'd been fighting a gate post and a gate all day long, so anyway, I finally got that on there. And then I'm trying to get this thing dialed in, and this has just been a real joker. Oh my God. I knew it was messed up. It's been messed up. And I've been doing some modifications to this. I put, get back up there. I put 2 of these little bearings, 2 of these right here, back in here. Yeah, I had to order a special 15 millimeter drill bit and all this, and this has been a while ago. But anyway, that's to help support that screw in there. So I lapped everything, cleaned everything up, straightened out, and lapped that gib that's in there. Oh my goodness, I spent an hour and a half on that. Went through, I don't know, 5 sheets of 500 grit wet dry trying to get that thing straightened out. It was just a nightmare. Put valve grind compound in the grooves and on the slides, and just worked this back and forth for, I don't know, an hour or something. It actually got pretty smooth. So then I went to put all this on and started running into trouble. There's a nut back here, and this is how you adjust it, this crap. And that nut was too big. And so this thing it wouldn't even start in the hole when I stuck this bolt through there, the lead screw, I guess they call it. It wouldn't even start in that freaking nut back there. So I had to take that nut and put it on the belt sander, sand the hell out of it. And I finally got it to where this would at least start in it. And then I'm trying to put all this back together, and it just kept binding up, binding up, binding up. Finally got all that together, and then I could go around, and I can actually feel that a little bit still right now. I'd go around, and you could go thunk, thunk, thunk. I couldn't figure out what in the world that was. Took everything apart. I thought, you know, it acted like that screw's bent, but it's not that I know of. Maybe a little bit, but what it turned out to be is the hole that goes through here, how it's not on the right plane, and it just wasn't big enough. So I took a drill bit and I drilled that hole out that goes through, and that got rid of a whole bunch of that. So it's not binding up. But then it was binding on this right when it got all the way out here, get out to the end, and it just got tighter and tighter and tighter, and I had to use 2 hands to get it to come all the way out. And I've been messing with this thing since I got home, literally, but a lot of it had to do with the adjustment for that nut back there. That's how you get the backlash out. That nut, those 2 screws, you can tilt it one way or another, and that takes the backlash out. And it's a touchy little thing. But anyway, so right now, that is the best this has ever been since the day I got it 3 years ago. I mean, that is really, really nice and smooth. Now I'm going to get to do this all over again because I milled this out underneath it here, so it travels more. It's a very common thing. But now I have to get an extension here and a longer screw. It comes in a kit, which they're back ordered right now. So then I'm going to have to do all this mess again. But you know, for right now, it works, and it works really smooth, and I am very, very happy with this. So 1 down and plenty more to go. Thanks for watching.